So Pythagoras Theorem gives us a way of finding the length of a third side of a triangle if we know the lengths of the other two sides. The first few examples we're going to do, we're going to know the length of the two shorter sides and have to be finding the length of the hypotenuse. Just a reminder, the hypotenuse, which in this case is marked by the letter X, is always the longest side. It's the side that is opposite to the right angle. So always the longest side, and in the Pythagoras formula it's referred to as C. Now I've just said that it's always the longest side, so when we solve for x, I don't know straight away what the answer is going to be, but as the hypotenuse is the longest side, I do know that my answer is going to have to be more than 7. So what we do when we're trying to find the third side, we always write out the formula, which is Pythagoras' theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Then we simply substitute in what we know into this formula. Remember I said that C is always the hypotenuse. So in this case, instead of C, we write X because it tells us that the hypotenuse is X. So we write X squared is equal to A squared, A here, B there. So 4 squared plus 7 squared. X squared, we then actually square 4 and we square 7. Add those together, so add 16 and 49 to get 65. That's what x squared is. We want to know what x is, so to find x, we take the square root of 65. When we get the square root of 65 and put that into our calculator, write down all the solution. So write down x is equal to 8.062255748. We can't write centimetres or anything because we don't actually know. It hasn't told us. It does ask us to round off to 1 decimal point, so now round off. It wants us to round off to 1 decimal point, so we look at the one after that, the second place. It is bigger than 5, so we round this 0 up to 1. So x is equal to, or as approximately equal to, we say approximately as we are rounding off, it's approximately equal to 8.1.